back guys to my channel and also to a new video. Today we're talking about a very special film. That film is Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 is directed by Denis Villeneuve. It stars Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, Rebecca Ferguson, Javier Bardem, and many more in this huge, amazing cast. This is the continuation of the events that complete the adaptation of the first Dune book and the much anticipated sequel of 2021's Dune. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was anxiously awaiting its arrival, especially since it was originally supposed to come out back in November, and now it's finally here. So, did it live up to the hype? Absolutely it did. This film is a masterpiece and proves that Denis Villeneuve is one of the best filmmakers alive and working today. He's consistently created some amazing modern and contemporary cinema, from Incendie, Sicario, Arrival, Blade Runner 2049, and now Dune. It is a technical achievement and has gorgeous cinematography from Greg Fraser, again helping to frame this foreign world that we're in, to the production design, to shooting in real locations, incredible makeup and costumes, the stunning visual effects, and of course Hans Zimmer's incredible otherworldly score. This film had me super anxious just due to the long wait between both Part 1 and Part 2, and my concern was around its ability to live up to the expectations. And it truly did not disappoint. It locked me into the experience fairly quickly and kept me gripped all the way to the end until I was kind of in a pool of sweat and emotionally exhausted. Beyond the technical aspects, something that struck me more in this film than in Part 1 were the performances. Everyone here has truly given themselves over to the film and to Denis Villeneuve. More specifically, I've been on the Timmy train for quite some time, having seen Chalamet's performances in other films. But this performance really solidifies his ability as a multifaceted performer who is capable of quiet tenderness all the way to violent rage. He is utterly amazing here and really shines through as his character grows into his destiny. Additionally, Zendaya is great here as well, and you really feel for her as the film goes on, and she's kind of the emotional warrior heart of the movie. While Javier Bardem is actually surprisingly the comic relief here, which is something I just did not expect, and he was fantastic. The final performance that I'll mention here out of an amazing cast of performances was Elvis himself, Austin Butler. I was a little skeptical of him taking on this role, but he really delivers the goods. He is a menacing, sociopathic, egomaniacal killing machine, and he is terrifying and really truly embodies this role. Also, the film's pacing here is on another level. It covers so much ground in 2 hours and 46 minutes that it doesn't feel anything like its actual runtime. We're constantly moving forward, moving from set piece to set piece as we go on this adventure. I haven't finished reading Dune quite yet to speak specifically about the second half of the novel. However, Denis has seemingly done an amazing job adapting this book. And the satisfaction we get from payoffs from the setups in the first film are really truly quite gratifying. This film is breathtaking, jaw-dropping, loud, beautiful, and it deserves all the praise that it's been receiving. This is a technical feat with someone behind it who clearly cares deeply about both the source material and the cinematic experience. If you can't tell, I'm still definitely riding very high on spice. It's still vibrating inside of me, and it left me shaken. I must say this is absolutely one of the best cinema-going experiences of my life and one of my favorite films of the past few years. This film is very likely the best way this story could have been told within the format, and we are just lucky enough to be able to bear witness to it when it's actually being released in theaters. So far, it's doing very well at the box office, and I really hope that Denis will go ahead and finish off these films and close it out with a trilogy, but I'm sure sure we'll have to wait a couple of years before that happens. For now, as a standalone film with some context from part 1, Dune Part 2 is a masterful piece of art that is a thrilling time at the cinema. It's one of those films that you get maybe once every decade or so. This is a grand piece of epic filmmaking that's for the history books, and I likely will be planning to go see it again at the cinema. Please, 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 do not let it slip you by. Go see it at the cinema with the biggest screen and the best sound system possible. This film deserves to be experienced that way. I saw it in IMAX and it was insane, and I actually did bring some earplugs which came handy in the crazy parts. Once again, guys, thank you so much for dropping by my channel and checking out my review. If you want, you can actually go and watch the review for Dune Part 1 that I have on my channel. Otherwise, let me know in the comments below, what did you think about Dune Part 2? And if you do like this video or any of the other videos on my channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share it with your people. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, Dune Part 2!